Welcome back, everybody, to EA Sports. It's James Demosa getting ready for our back in the saddle again for this preseason matchup tonight. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Seahawks take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Move to the middle. Quick pass to Soderberg. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Frolik swooping in on the attack. Denied by the goaltender. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. The game is still scoreless. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. And he takes a shot, and he comes up with it. Takes the puck behind the net. Hammers a shot, makes the save. Vadnan's got the puck along the wing. Seattle's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it to Reichel. And now he tries to get it across to Soderberg. Seattle's got the puck against the half wall. Vadnan's got it in the defensive end. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Across the line from center. Here's a shot, and he makes the save.
He was telling me this morning.
Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go. Gets in front of it. The Raiders have it now. Slides the puck over. Into the offensive end now. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Seattle's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Dumps it in. The Raiders gain possession. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Through center along the wing. Here's a short pass to Vatanen. Dubnik's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James. He needed a cover there.
Las Vegas takes possession off the draw. Denies him!
Dubnik's made some unbelievable saves over his career. That's one of them. I mean, just throw it in the bin with the others. This is a great...
And he's going after him here. Well, that didn't take long.
Yeah, early in the game, looks like each team trying to get an upper hand.
Down he goes, fairly one-sided, would you say?
Yeah, I've been on the other side of that one side, and you're happy when it goes down to the ice because you know help is on the way.
Story of my life in elementary school, Ray. Ray, it looks like they're not done with each other down there.
No, they're going to bark at each other on their way to the penalty box, but into the box they go. Time to sit down.
Well, with all that said and done with, we still got a game to play, and face-off here set to resume action. Laterra's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Now a quick pass to O'Hara. To the front! And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Puck scooped up by Morensen. Taken along the wall by Mulligan. The Raiders will play it from the defensive zone. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
Las Vegas is on the attack. Oh, what a move! Denies him with the blocker. What a stop by Dubnik. And that pass can't connect. Gains the zone from the right side. Takes it to the front. And that's blocked. Picked up along the wall by Mulligan. Wristman in front. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
The pressure's unbelievable on the defensive team here. They just want to get it, shoot it down the ice, relieve it if they can.
Reichel's got it on the offensive end. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. From the right side, they gain the zone. Here he is, wristed on net. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? The Raiders move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Reichel. Looks to set up at the point now. His reflexes on display tonight. Seattle's got it in their own zone.
Get it out of there.
And it's kicked away. Grabbed along the boards by Cholowski. Up along the wing. Soderberg's got it in the corner. Quick feed down low. And that's picked off. With the stop. And now it's grabbed by Reichel. Directs it on over to Vatanen. Pass to Demers. Carries the puck up through center. And he slides it quickly to Lecision. Couldn't complete the pass. Sends the pass over. And that one's broken up. Picked up along the boards by Soderberg. Puck sent over to Vatanen. Quick pass to Peary. Oh, what a hit. Those are the ones you feel in the morning. The Seahawks will play it in their own end. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Frolik. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And he regains control of the puck. Into the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Here they come on the attack. Taken by Cholowski. Seattle's moving it along the wing. Las Vegas takes possession along the wall. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Hammers a shot. Oh, he keeps it out with a great reactionary stop with the toe. Moves it over to Polak. Grabner's moving the puck through his own zone. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. The Raiders have it from their own end. Moves it quickly over to Pouliot. Through center. Moves it to Prosser. Lets the wrister go. Oh, what a blocker stop by Dubnyk.
Really good work. I like this chance here as they get the puck into a scoring spot. Goalie's just better on this time.
Back to the point it goes. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
They work the puck into a scoring spot, get a pretty good chance on goal. They just can't find a way to finish it off.
Here's a short pass to Vatanen.
Get it out.
Handles the puck. On the attack along the boards. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Maintains possession. And that one's turned away. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Nice job tying up his opponent. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Drives it to the crease. He grabs the puck here at the point. Stones him in front.
Yeah, he gets out on top of the shooter. There's really nowhere for that puck to go.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Seattle's got a hold of the puck. Here's a shot. Turns it aside. Passes the puck over to Reichel. Takes a shot. Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away. And now it's over to O'Gara. And they won't connect on that one. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Pad save. He's on it tonight. Lecision's got it into offensive territory. Denies him on the slapper. Seattle's in transition.
Change lines, come on.
Las Vegas has possession of the puck. Seattle's got control of it now from their own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Puck picked up by Demers. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Intercepted the pass. Steps into the offensive end. And now he angles it across to O'Gara. Here he is in close. Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck to his chest. Here in the back half of this period, we're still scoreless. Las Vegas takes possession off the draw. From the left side, takes the pass. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Here's a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Dubnyk. Gains the zone from the right. Here he is from the slot. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Las Vegas wins the face-off. Now he takes it over the line. Hangs onto the puck. Battle along the boards. And the puck's knocked loose. Seattle's got the puck. The Seahawks take it along the wall. Quick feed to Stahl. Denies him in front. Scooped up along the wall by Stahl. Las Vegas has it. Passes ahead from the right side. Here's the shot. Denied by the goaltender. And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle.
Starting to look like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play.
Cholowski's a great defender who can disrupt the opposition and even help his teammates generate chances from the back end. Vatanen's a steady defender who's known to join the rush. One of these players is going to help give their team the upper hand tonight. Guys, back to you.
Reichel's on the attack in the offensive zone. Slap shot from the point! Oh, what a stop! Patera's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
Past the midway mark in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Las Vegas wins the draw. Quick pass to Mulligan. That pass goes a little sideways. The Raiders get a hold of the puck along the boards. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Taken along the wall by Reichel. And they'll dump it in. Las Vegas takes hold of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Takes the shot and makes the save. Good reach of the stick to knock the puck away. Here he is in front. Way too much congestion blocks that. Moves the puck. The Raiders gain possession along the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Nice pass. Oh, a clutch save! Seattle's got a hold of the puck. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Here he is in front. Misses on the redirect.
Hit the net. No chance to score if you don't get the puck on target.
And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. Hammers it. Scores! Las Vegas is on the board. They had to grind their way to get that goal.
Not much room at all, really, James. I mean, from down here in my perspective, it seemed that every play was going to be contested. Maybe it'll loosen the strings a bit with a 1-0 lead.
Oh, how did that stay out? What a toe stop on the play. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Picked up along the wall by Fleury. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Stahl. Moves it around along the half wall. They fight for it along the boards. Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. Glove save made by Patera. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. In the final moments of this period, Las Vegas leads it 1-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. There's another for the hit parade. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to O'Hara. Receives the pass. Takes a shot.
Whoa.
He scores! We are tied.
I like the way they've gone about this game. They've kept working away, not taking too many chances, and their work has resulted in a tie game.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Goes right to the crease. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Nice zone entry from the middle. Lind's lugging the puck. Moves it to Soderberg. Lets it fly. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
Like that save as he was able to deflect it to the corner.
The Seahawks scoop it up along the boards. Here's a short pass to Reichel. Cuts to the paint, and that banks off a stick. Vatanen stick handling in his own zone. Comes up with the stop. I think it's a chance for a breather here as he hangs on and covers the puck up.
Who, for the players or for you?
Well, I won't complain. Seattle's won the draw. Nice zone entry from the left. Lets it go. Puck grab by Pouliot. Las Vegas has it in the defensive end. Takes the feed. And now he moves it to Pouliot. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Centering pass. And they can't finish that one.
Oh, he's going to be kicking himself for that. The play was there. He just doesn't execute that last pass for the scoring opportunity.
Filppula's moving it ahead. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Great defensive effort with the stick. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Great pressure with the stick. Grabbed along the boards by Cholowski. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Here in the later stages of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Seattle's on the attack. Quick feed to Stahl. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Las Vegas has it in their own end. And it's a quick pass to Peary. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Wide of the net.
You kick yourself in the tail after you miss a chance like this. Has to be on the net.
And now he tries to get it across to Pouliot.
Oh, puck doesn't get there. It's so crowded in front of the goaltender.
Quick pass to Stahl. And now it's to Demers. First period nearly in the books here. There's a hit on the play. And that's a smart heads-up play by Prosser. Carries it across the line. Takes that pass back at the point. And a beautiful stop by the glove.
These are frustrating. You don't get many chances like this. I thought he made a good shot, but the goalie, an excellent stop, beats the shooter.
Las Vegas will go to work here in the offensive end. Swatted aside by the blocker. From center they get into the attacking area. Here's a chance. Makes the glove stop. Patera's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Decisions won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Las Vegas looks to break out in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Reichel. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Soderberg. Turn that one aside. Sends a pass over. Tries to get it to Reichel. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Discounts on team merchandise and team ringtones, as well as email notifications on.
Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Second period now underway. We'll see how much longer this thing stays tied. One period already in the books. Ray, how have you seen this thing?
Las Vegas can look up at the board and see the scores tied, but you know they focused on trying to control the puck much better than they did in the first.
Takes the feed from his netminder. Las Vegas steps inside. Here's a shot with the stop. Picked up along the boards by Peary. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. The Seahawks are in transition. Drives to the paint. Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there. We're still in the early stages of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Shot! Oh, that goes awry.
Man, they create the scoring chance, and it's a good one, but they don't get it on the net.
Moves it to Peary. Oh, that was violent.
That's a big hit, and it jars you right to the core when you get hit like that.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Great read by the winger to tip. Puts it in for the go-ahead goal.
Control the game now. You've finally got the lead. You've worked so hard to get in front. Don't give it up now.
The Seahawks take a one-goal lead here in this second period.
Solid to break the tie there, and now they've got a chance to run this period out from in front.
And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Las Vegas plays it against the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Mulligan. Here's a short pass to Demers. Takes a shot. Turned aside. Yurkos got it along the wing. Move to the middle. And a big stick save by the goaltender. There's the whistle as things will slow down here for a moment.
Always a good play. If you're not sure what's going on, freeze the puck.
Seattle's won the face-off deep in their own end. Yurkos got it across the line. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Yurkos picking up steam. Oh, and the anchor is dropped on that hit. Stretch pass. Snapper from the slot. And that's off the outside of the iron.
The Seahawks continue to lead, but they would have loved to have stretched it out after that one hits the post.
Lots of time left in this period. Seattle's got a one-goal lead. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Vatanen's got it through the neutral zone. Chance in front. Great save from in tight.
He's going to feel he missed one there. You don't get many chances that clean. The goalie turns it aside.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Las Vegas wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Frolik. Takes the pass. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. Filppula's taking it from his own end. Stahl's carrying it ahead. Puts it on net. Turned aside with the glove by Patera. they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And that's stopped by Patera. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Soderberg's won it off the faceoff.
Get it out!
Las Vegas has the puck. Gains the zone through the middle. A shot! He scores! They tie it up!
Well, they've been working hard to get this game back to level, and that goal will do it.
The Raiders have evened the score here in this second period.
We thought this was going to be a really good hockey game. Now it's tied up here as we get ourselves into the middle part of the frame.
Taken by Cholowski. Las Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. Scores!
This game has been tight. Now somebody's got a leg up.
Las Vegas gets ahead by one here in this middle frame.
It's a little discouraging to fall behind. Now you've got to chase the game a little bit. It's a good spot, though, once you take the lead.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Las Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Steps inside. Here he is, shot right in front. Dubnik's going to smother it to get a whistle.
Can get dangerous if nobody's in control of the puck.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Las Vegas leads it 3-2. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. On the one-timer. What a stop as he puts out the fire. Reichel's got the puck in his own zone. Here comes the pushback. And look at the crowd on their feet for this one.
Yeah, these two guys might not like each other, but they're going to square off, and they won't like each other in a few seconds.
And down he goes, pretty much bringing an end to this one.
Yeah, he was in control of this fight the entire way. Of course, everybody jumps up when the fight happens, but your guy wins, and the building just keeps moving along.
And the crowd's still on their feet here, Ray. Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Great poke check on the reach. Moves the puck across to Marinson. Seattle's looking to break out of their own end. That's off a stick. Stopped by the goaltender.
Yeah, he's right in front of the puck, too, so there's really nowhere that puck's going to squeak through.
Stays with it. Loose puck battle along the boards. Quick feed to Soderberg. He scores!
Now you got to keep clawing back. Trailing in the game, they get the equalizer.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. Landisi's won it. Drives to the sweet spot. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
Blandisi's changed his focus here, James. It looks like he's finished fighting, and now he's going to play the game.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Off the draw. Nice job locking up his opponent. Las Vegas plays it up ahead. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Takes a shot. Makes the save with the glove. Here's a shot. Scores! Breaks the tie!
I wasn't sure if anybody was going to be able to start to change the momentum of this tight game.
Seattle's got in front here in the second. What are you hearing between the benches?
Nobody's really that comfortable. I mean, they're happy, of course, they've got the lead, but this is going to stay close.
Scored by number 5, Rob O'Gara, assisted by
Yurko's got it deep in the offensive end. Las Vegas with possession in their own zone. Takes the feed. Blocked on the play.
Did he ever get it, James? That's a really good hit. Now the player's got to go pick up his sticks because that got knocked right out of his hands.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. They take possession as he... There it is! They score! Johnny on the spot. He tucks in the rebound. Seattle's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Feeds it on over to Soderberg. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. And he slides it quickly to Soderberg. Grabs it with the glove. And there's the whistle as he elects to slow things down a little.
A pretty good decision here with the play starting to break down in front of him.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We got a tie game. The Seahawks win the draw. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Patera's going to hang on for a whistle. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Soderberg's won the draw. Big hit. Right in the slot. Quick pass to Fleury. Slides the puck over. Big time stop. Patera's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Seahawks take possession off the faceoff. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. Moves it quickly over to Vatanen. Gains the zone through center. Along the half wall with the puck. Too much traffic in the lane. Seattle's got the puck in the defensive end. A shot, and that one's stopped. Demers plays it into the offensive zone. That goes off a twig. Seattle's got possession of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Shot from the wall. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. And now it's grabbed by Polak. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Here's a chance on the attack. Stops it with a glove. Dubnik's going to slow things down and up for the whistle.
Well, you got to kill the play eventually. That way everyone can get reorganized.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. Landisi's won a big draw on their own end. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Easily turned aside by Patera. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Vatanen's got it in the defensive end. Landisi's going to play it against the half wall. Seattle's got a hold of the puck now. Takes a hit on the play. The Raiders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. They go on the attack through center. Moves it to Lesishin. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
Line change.
Takes the feed from the wing.
Yurko's mixed up the bag of tricks tonight. Usually it's as a shooter where he's most dangerous. Tonight, it's passing the puck. He's had a really good creative night.
Takes it into the slot. Fantastic stick save by Dubnik.
Yeah, I hate it when I miss chances like this, James. You don't get many that are this quality. You want to put them away because you don't know when the next one's going to come.
Raiders win the draw. Yurko's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a short pass to Mulligan. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Here's a rocket of a shot, and he denied that opportunity. Las Vegas gets the puck near the boards. Puts it on net. Blocked in traffic. Here's a chance to set up now. And that's broken up. Slides it up to Stahl. Across the line. Las Vegas has it in their own zone. Takes it to the net. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Sends the pass over. Hits it on man rush. 2-on-1. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Puts it into the back of the net for the goal.
That breaks this tie, James. You know when these teams get locked up tight, sometimes it stays that way a long time.
Seattle's gone up by 1 here in this second period.
Pretty important goal to get to break the tie here as you get into the middle frame, and now you have a chance to control maybe the way the game's played.
And the puck's booted away. Taken along the wall by Chalowski. Slides the puck to Soderberg. With possession along the wall. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. And there's the whistle stopping the play. More than half the period has expired. Seattle's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Reichel's working it around in the corner. A chance right in front. Off target.
So frustrating. You do all this work, you get it into a good spot, you don't get it on the net.
Seattle's got it now. Here's a shot. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play. Skates across the blue line. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Excellent chance. They work the puck into position, and it's a scoring chance that's turned away.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. With the bank pass. Hammers the shot. Turns him away. Patera's going to opt for the whistle and give everybody a chance to breathe.
Sometimes you get running around as the shift gets long. This helps.
Soderberg's won it in their own end. Quick feed to Marincin. Puck picked up by Soderberg. Quick pass to Peary. The Raiders looking against the half wall. Puck grabbed by Frolik. And he makes the save on that play. Moves it quickly over to Grabner. The Raiders have it now. Frolik swooping in on the attack. Tremendous hit against the wall.
You think there's a sliver of room there, James. There's none. And he got corked.
And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Picked up along the wall by Demers. Handles the puck. Into the offensive end now. Here's a chance out front. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. And now he moves it quickly to Polak. Grabner's got it against the boards. Denied by the goaltender. Las Vegas is on the attack. Moves it to Yurko. Oh, and I'm sure they'd like a redo on that.
Now, lots of work and nothing for it as they don't get the puck on goal.
Moves the puck. Oh, up the pipe!
Seattle's lead does not change. It just needed a bounce there as this puck hits the post and stays out.
Past the halfway mark of this period. If you love offense, this has been the game for you. 5-4 is where we sit. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Takes the puck behind the net. Off a stick. Here's a pass down low. From the point, they take control of it. Here's a short pass to Vatanen. Oh, what a glove save by Dubnyk.
I thought they worked the puck around pretty good here. They get a good chance on goal, but not to be.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Seattle's got a hold of the puck. Nice pass. Takes a shot, and he comes up with it. Demers plays it along the wall. The Seahawks gain possession. Slides the pass over to Lynn.
Change him off! Change him off!
Long reach breaks up the momentum. Grabbed along the boards by Soderberg. Puck scooped up by Lynn. Oh, it goes right up the post.
Seattle's bench is a little bit frustrated. They've had a number of pucks bounce off the post and stay out. It would be nice to add to the lead once in a while.
Quick shot. Takes it right in the chest. And the referee has blown his whistle, bringing a stop to the play. Here in the late going of the frame, Seattle's leading by 1. They're up 5-4. Blantisi's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Scores! That's 2 unanswered now.
They stayed great on it. Once they got that first one, they just pushed the pace of this. Now they get another.
Seattle's looking to cruise into the intermission with a 2-goal cushion.
Oh, they're feeling a lot better than they were 30 seconds ago. This is a nice spot for them to be in.
The Raiders will play it in their own end. And now it's over to Peary. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Soderberg's won the draw. Receives the pass. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Las Vegas has possession of the puck. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Here's a chance. Gets in front of it.
Dubnyk's been sharp when he's had to be. He's got a good save percentage here tonight, and his team's in good shape.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Seattle's got it in the defensive zone. Tosses it on to Yurko. And now he angles it across to Grabner. Across the line and on the attack. Taken by Grabner. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Denies the shooter on that play. To the low slot. And that carries off a stick. Gives them nothing in front.
Now, by being in the right position, James, he gets so tight to the shooter, there's nowhere for the puck to go.
Seattle's got possession here in their own end. Takes the feed. Across the line from center. Right in front. Good look. Not a good result, though.
Now, they can't cash in if they can't get it on the net. Really good play to set up the chance, but nothing for it.
And that goes wide. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Seattle's looking to break out. Sends a pass over. Here's a chance. Traps that puck tight into his chest. Philpol has won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Slides the puck across to Mulligan. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Moves it to the offensive zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. And scores! That's 3 in a row!
This is turning into an onslaught. There seems to be no way to slow them down.
The Seahawks continue to do what they've been doing all night, produce offensively.
They look like such a better team. Every time they get a chance, I expect them to score.
And now it's grabbed by Polak. Puck battle along the boards. Las Vegas has possession of it now. Takes the pass. Oh, I thought he was going to to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Seattle's got the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Oh, what a stick save!
Patera's able to make the save look really easy. Now he doesn't have to deal with the rebound either.
Denies him with the pad. The Raiders take it along the wing. Lets it go. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. And some good footwork to kick it away. Quick feed to Reichel. Seattle's got the puck against the half wall. Now a quick pass to Fleury. Here's a chance. Denied by the puck stopper. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Takes the feed.
Fire the puck!
Here's a shot. Log jam in front. That's broken up. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Well, let's see what this third period can offer in what has been a score fest thus far. Once again, I'll send it back down to my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, who is at ringside. Ray, we've got 2 periods played. How do you see this thing?
Seattle's able to see the finish line now. Here into the third period with a comfortable lead. Just don't start giving away chances.
Into the corner. Not able to connect. Las Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. He scores! And that's the hat trick! And here comes the rain!
The hat starts piling onto the ice. The celebration shows it's just not a normal goal. The hat trick's always special.
Las Vegas doesn't necessarily have time on their side, but they do have some momentum now.
They're going to need a lot more, James. One is great. They need another one just to get within one.
Sends it to the opposite corner. Vatanen's lugging the puck. Sends the pass over. Puck picked up by Chalowski. Oh, that hurt from here.
He didn't take anything out of that hit. He delivered it really as hard as he could.
Goodness. Feeds it over to Peary.
Filppula's having one of those nights again. He's got multiple points, and you know that he wants more.
Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Grabner. Picked up along the boards by Frolik. And now he moves it to Filppula. Las Vegas is in the offensive zone. Dished on over to Mulligan. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Quick pass to Blandisi. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Wrist shot from the slot. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Pushes it across to Filppula. And now he tries to get it across to Yurko. Rocks him on the play. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Polak. Looking to set up offensively. Makes the save with the trapper. Moves it to Reichel. That pass doesn't go. Polak's got it along the boards. Slides the puck over. Filppula stick handling in his own zone. Moves it on over to Reichel. Handles the puck. That's kicked away with the pad by Dubnyk. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Seattle's won the face-off deep in their own end. Here's a short pass to Stahl. Tried to connect the pass, but it doesn't go. Puts it up front. Busted up on the play.
Now you get in the right spot. Sometimes the thing just hits you.
Puck grab by Filppula. Las Vegas has it near the wall. With some open space at center. Back at the point, they set it up. Stopped by the goaltender. Quick feed to Lecision. And that one's broken up. Moves the puck. And now it's over to Nielsen. And a stick breaks that up. Reichel's got it on the offensive end. Quick pass to Filppula. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Nice pass. The Seahawks get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Gains the zone from the right side. And serves up a little knock on the play. He was totally locked in on that play. Moves it over to Peary. Las Vegas takes it across the line. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Soderberg. Las Vegas will play it from behind the net. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Dubnik's strength is technically, he is outstanding. Here's a save, and the puck's in the corner.
Textbook stop by Patera. Slides it on over to Peary. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. The blocker saved by Dubnik. Puck scooped up by Grabner. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. And he slides it quickly to Fleury. Fires it on net. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Denies him in close.
But he came out and challenged him. Good save.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Filppula's won it off the face-off. Receives the pass. Moves it to Mulligan. Takes the feed. Misses wide of the net. Seattle's got the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Grabner's got the puck. Sends the pass down low. Sends a pass over. A chance! Wicked stop by the goalie who got his glove out to knock it away. Here's a chance. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Snaps it onto the net, and that goes off a player. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. The Seahawks have it now. Nice zone entry from the middle. Takes a shot. Proper save. Patera's going to hang on for a whistle here in the third.
Well, there's not much time left here as you get into the final 20 minutes. The game's close. A mistake now would be critical.
Filppula's won the faceoff. The Raiders will play it from the defensive zone. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Takes a shot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. And the puck's kicked free. Scooped up along the wall by Soderberg. Las Vegas looks to attack. Stones him in front.
Sometimes you make a good shot and you just get beaten by the goaltender. I'd say that's one that you put in that category.
Polak's got the puck along the wing. They'll change things up on the back end as that's sent in deep. The Raiders move the puck in the defensive zone. And now he angles it across to Mulligan. Slides it across to Filppula. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Here's a chance, and he makes the save. Las Vegas takes possession along the wall. Broken up by Polak. Over the line they come. Scrum along the boards. Taken along the wall by Vatanen. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Soderberg. Great save by Dubnik. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Shot right in front. And that banks off a stick. Las Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. The Seahawks ready to go on the attack. Lets the wrister fly. Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer to put it home. Seattle's only continued to extend the lead here in the third.
They haven't missed many chances. They've scored at will and now are coasting home.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Quick feed to Dodson. Las Vegas looks to break out in their own end.
9 minutes, 37 seconds.
On the attack along the boards. And it comes up with the save. And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle.
Starting to look like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Decisions won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Oh, what a stop with the stick by Dubnyk.
Now he looked up to the roof after that one. He thought he had room.
He scores!
They've given themselves a little bit of a chance here. James just opened the door for a little light. Can they find another one to really make it close?
Something to build on, right, Razor?
You just got to have something to believe in. This is it.
Las Vegas is back at center ice. They're not rolling over and dying in this one.
No, not yet, but they've got a long way to go. The coach is trying to tell them there's still time.
Quick pass to Grabner. Takes the pass. Seattle's got it in their own zone. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey.
This is point night. Everybody, it seems, is on the board with either a goal or an assist. And since it's not over, even if you don't have one, you've got a chance still. This game is going to have goals right until the final horn.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Simple stop by Patera. Takes the feed. Gains the zone on the left wing. Dubnyk's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James, he needed a cover there.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. Seattle's got a hold of the puck. Reichel's got it into offensive territory. Seattle's got it along the wall. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Gets a glove on it to make the stop.
Goalies love making the glove save, whether it's a great save or a rather run-of-the-mill one. They love to show you that they've caught it after they've put it away.
They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Fails to find the open man. Moves it quickly over to Peary. That's off a stick. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Dubnyk. Picked up along the wall by Soderberg. He says, let's get physical on that play. Chalowski's taking it from his own end. Seattle's got it against the boards. Soderberg's got it along the wing.
Change
To
up,
the
change
front.
up.
Comes up with the stop. Oh, they do it again.
Stop one, stop two. The goalie makes a couple of excellent